Hey, Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. First and foremost, I want to say call Halayim La, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great minister, that told me the truth and rule well. Much respect to you, brothers out there pushing this truth for all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom. Alright, so this is Psalm 73 and verse 5. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. And they're not in trouble as other men because they have that hedge of protection over them. Going back to Cain, who was Esau Edom in the regeneration. So it says neither are they plagued like other men. They're not plagued like other men because they're in a position of power. They're in rulership. All right. So I wanted to grab Daniel 4 and 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So the Lord chooses who's in rulership. And he chose Esau Edom, the so-called white man, to be in rulership. Alright. And I also want to grab Job 9 and 24. It says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So the earth was given to the so-called white man. Alright, the Lord chose him again to be placed in his position of power. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof, So the wicked covered the faces of the judges, being first and foremost Mashiach Yahushua, the angels, Alahayim, and then the Israelites. He covered the face of the judges thereof. He covered the image of Hamashiach Yahushua back in like the Renaissance, the rebirth, in a period called iconoclasm, all right, where they covered up different images, chiefly the Israelites. This account can be found in Wisdom of Solomon. They they made Hamashiach, a so-called white man, Caesar Borgia. All right, says if not where and who is he? So if it's not the so-called white man, then who would it be? All right. And this is Psalm 37 and verse 1. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. So don't get any type of envy. Because of Esau Edom, man. He's gonna have his day. That day is fastly approaching. Verse 2. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. So they're gonna be punished for all this wickedness that they're doing. Rape, robbing, murdering, stealing, all this wickedness that they push forth through the earth. What they did to the tribes, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. They're gonna be punished for all that stuff. I also wanted to grab Job 20 and 5. It says the triumphing of the wicked is short. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So I'm gonna get it in the NLT as well. It says the triumph of the wicked has been short-lived, and the joy of the godless has been only temporary. Right. So it's temporary, man. I'm gonna go back to it. It says the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Yeah, exactly how the NLT says, temporary. They're gonna do all this for a short amount of time. He who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord is allowing Esau Edom to do all of this, all the things, all this wickedness in the earth, until his day comes, until he's destroyed. After that, he's gonna do the 1,000-year slavery, and he's gonna be taken out. He's not gonna exist anymore. All right, so that's why their rulership is temporary, and then the kingdom is forever. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm gonna close it out by saying, call her light La, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbat Shalom Kakdash Shalom.